Here is the microwave version of what happened at Hollywoodbets Greyville. And it was the Stuart Ferry show. That's what it was at Hollywoodbets Greyville. Let's start off with the first race. Emoyeni, Matthijs Oudendal, the trainer. Marco van Rensburg, the owner. Let me get that right. Marco van Rensburg, the jockey. And Desiree de Andrade and Scott Gaskell, the owners. MJ Oudendal, the trainer. Here is Emoyeni in action.
Between horses, Carnarvon comes out for a run, then comes Lilac Snow. Dynasty's last between runners. El Capitan's also going through between horses, and on the outside, Sovereign Command. 200 to go, Moyeni still leads it. Little Cracker's a runner, and on the outside, Sovereign Command's running on, but it's still Emoyeni over the last 100, and Little Cracker, Carnarvon, and Sovereign Command. Emoyeni will win though. Sovereign Command will be set.
Race 2 in the card was won by Mike de Coxhorse and Matthew de Coxhorse. Sean Veal. Here's Got to Go Eddie.
Runners Green Mile, then Fine Wine, and on the outside, Owner of Creation. Gotta Go Eddie the leader, Black Platina, and Take Your Best Shot, trying to close it down. Green Mile's on the outside. Gotta Go Eddie's got competition now. Take Your Best Shot's trying to run on. On the outside of that, Green Mile. Gotta Go Eddie's digging in deep though, and Gotta Go Eddie's going on for the victory and won it about a half. Second, Take Your Best Shot.
Third race on the card was won by 2 Miles West, Paul Matchett, Kelvin Habib. This horse looked outstanding.
2 miles west, Agrado. Down the inside, Imperial Power. Give Me Another Chance gets hooked right out. Walk Bombers trying to run on. Roller the Viking. It's still 2 miles west. They come from everywhere though. On the outside, Give Me Another Chance. The inside, Imperial Power. Walk Bomber. 2 miles west, still clinging to the lead. And it's 2 miles west going on for the win. 2 miles west has won it. Second, Walk Bomber. Third is...
The fourth race is where the Ferry Festival started. Tea Time Tipple won under the urgings of Athandiwe Magutwa.
Towards the outside, Connoisseur. How much in the tank for Porfirio? Still there by 2. Paki Mali. Rafiki's going through at the rail. Mahandis and Brave Voyager, the outside. Tea Time Tipple. Paki Mali now hits the front. Rafiki. Tea Time Tipple with a big run on the outside. And Tea Time Tipple is picking them up quickly. Rafiki's on the inside. But it's Tea Time Tipple from Rafiki. And Tea Time Tipple wins by a half. Rafiki.
Race 5 on the card was won by a White Seahorse, Glenn Cotson, Serena Moodley. This horse is loving KZN.
Impact's going to have to come out, and then comes Eventador. 400 metres to go in El Ravian. Master Bomber. Continental Express becomes a runner on the inside. White Seahorse also running on. Ragnar the King, King's Island, coming down to the 200 metre marker now. And on the outside, White Seahorse is coming at El Ravian. White Seahorse and El Ravian. White Seahorse just the leader. El Ravian is trying to fight back. White Seahorse has won at El Ravian.
Race 6 on the card was won by Frank Robinson's horse and Craig Zaki, the rider. The horse's name is Star of the Future.
Tiny Bob comes out. Behind that, Spectacular is going to go through towards the inside, then towards the outside of that, the Wolf. Ricardo's also trying to run on. Bombers in the Sky, Papa C. 6 Hot Fix on the outside. The Wolf's a runner, and Spectacular's making good run on the inside. Star of the Future's also a big runner. 3 of them across the track. Bombers in the Sky, the Wolf, and between the 2 of them, Star of the Future. The Wolf, Star of the Future's fighting on courageously. Star of the Future won it from the Wolf Bombers.
The 7th race was won by Waichong Mawing. He was in town with the Ferraris' horse. Rachel Venica, the rider. Spring Tradition, the horse.
Top of the lane, 500 metres to go. Chelsea Flowers still leads it. Danube's moving up on the inside. Palermo, Valero, Spring Traditions looking for some running room. Dapper's on the outside as they come down to the 200. Valero, Palermo, Spring Tradition on the outside. Dapper's running on from behind. Valero and Spring Tradition over the last 100. Dapper on the outside. Voldemort's running on. And it's Spring Tradition and Valero coming down to the line. Spring Tradition won it and Valero.
This is where the Ferry Festival continued. He won the last 3 races. The Ferry picked 3. Here is King of Spin, Sean Veal.
500 metres to go and Bourbon Warrior brings them in. Rainbow Reward is second and then comes Chocolate Bomb. On the outside of that is King of Spin, Mr. Henley and Mexican Pete. Coming down to the 250 and it's still Bourbon Warrior. Rainbow Reward is now trying to put in a claim and King of Spin. Bourbon Warrior still leads it over the last 100 metres. Bourbon Warrior, King of Spin is closing late. Bourbon Warrior just holding on. Here comes the line. Watch two.
Race 9, Bank Street, trained by you-know-who, ridden by Serena Moodley.
Back in the runners, Glamours. 400 metres to go. McDazzler now moves up to Blush of Dawn. Bank Street's now putting in a claim. T-Rex between runners, Lel Timo. Coming down the 200 metre and it's McDazzler. Bank Street is now putting on the pressure and T-Rex is running a race on the outside. Bank Street now takes it up from T-Rex over the last 100 and it's Bank Street going on to win it. T-Rex will be second, the third place.
The 10th and final race, She's a Machine, Muzieni.
Hippocrates brings them in. Kinshan Shah, the white headgear. World Pharaoh's on the inside. Outside Wishes on fire. She's a Machine. Eshiquishiquishi's getting a split on the inside. 300 to go. Kinshan Shah, the leader. On the inside, Eshiquishiquishi and She's a Machine becomes a runner on the outside. Eshiquishiquishi from She's a Machine. She's a Machine's coming strongly now. Eshiquishiquishi's fighting right back. It's a head-bobbing duel down to the line. Oh, I think She's a Machine.
Well, that's a wrap of racing that took place at Hollywoodbets Greyville Friday day into the night. All the best.